Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Joel Hayden channel, where as an optometrist and nutritionist, we talk about all things related to the eyes and wellness. If that interests you, consider subscribing. And today we're going to talk about Lumify. So if that interests you, stick around. So today we're going to talk about Lumify. Lumify is an over-the-counter eye drop that will whiten your eyes if they're red, if they're irritated. They won't do too much for itchiness or anything like that, where you may want to use a Patanol or a Zatador. But it definitely takes the red out. So one of the things that people have used for years is a drop called Visine, which most of you are familiar with. And Visine will definitely decrease the redness, but in doing so, it over time can tell the brain to shrink those blood vessels, and the brain wants to grow more, and you can get a rebound effect where the eyes become redder than they ever were after long-term Visine use. That is not an issue with Lumify. And I think Lumify does a much better job of keeping your eyes white. Lumify was interestingly founded due in part to a glaucoma medication called Alphagan. And I was in class for my continuing ed classes about 4 or 5 years ago. And one of the speakers said, hey, if you ever want to use a product to whiten your eyes, just mix a few drops of Alphagan with artificial tears, and it will really whiten your eyes. Well, it didn't take long for the makers of Alphagan to figure out that was a whole new product, and out of it comes Lumify. Lumify is over the counter. It works really well. I'm going to show you, before I shot this, I was messing around with my contacts going to shoot another video, and all of a sudden my eyes were red, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get some Lumify and throw them in here before I get in front of the camera. And then I thought it was just a perfect opportunity to shoot the video about Lumify. So I'm going to put the link down below to the product, and I think it works well. So here you'll see a image of me with my eyes shortly after I put my contacts in, and they were irritating. I had to flip them in. I had the lens initially inside out in my right eye, and yeah, even me, I can still put a lens in inside out after I've handled lenses for 25 plus years. And it was irritating. So I took it out, flipped it the other way, put it back in. Vision was definitely better, and I knew I had it right. But I looked in the mirror and my eye was red. So I'm like, well, I can't shoot a video with red eyes, you know? Maybe if I was talking about fishing or something totally irrelevant, but I'm an optometrist. I can't be getting in front of the camera with red eyes, so I went and I reached for the Lumify. And so in doing so, I shot a quick couple seconds before, and then about 30 seconds to a minute afterwards, and even now you can tell my eyes are pretty white. Also notice in the previous, when my eyes were red, that even my lids looked red and a little swollen, and even they look better now. So, yeah, there it is. Lumify. Working well. Keep a bottle with you. I hope this video helped. Please consider liking the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And I will have more great stuff for you in the future. Thanks.